Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Dave and this is Frugal Foot. Well, in this series we're going to discuss hammer toes. We're going to discuss what a hammer toe is, we're going to go over what causes a hammer toe, and then finally we're going to also review some of the products that are available for conservative treatment options for hammer toes. So let's get started and jump in feet first. Alright, so we're going to discuss hammer toes today. Now, when we discuss hammer toes, I like to use this foot model here. Let's actually look at some of the bones that are involved. The toes are very, very similar to the fingers on your hand. You have 3 bones in each of your fingers, and you have 2 bones in your thumb. Same thing when you look at your foot. So you have 3 bones in each of your toes. You have the first bone here. You have the second bone in the middle, and then you have the third bone at the tip. But in your big toe, you only have 2 bones. So by definition, when we think of the classic hammer toe, I'll use my finger here, we actually look at the finger, or the toe in that situation, as going up in the air like this, going down like that, and then sticking up like that. So that would be the classic hammer toe. However, hammer toes can also be in different deformities. So you might have a toe that goes like that. Well, technically that's really still a hammer toe. Or you might have a toe that goes like that, and that's a hammer toe too. We just call them different names. We call this a mallet toe, we call this a claw toe. Sometimes your toe might curl to the side, and in medicine we call that an adductovarus toe. You don't have to remember that term, but that's what we call it. It's still a hammer toe. The problem with hammer toes is that when these bones contract like that, well then they push up against your shoe, or they might cause the tip of your toe to push down abnormally against the floor, and that causes shearing, that causes a friction on the surface either of the shoe or the floor, and that breaks down the tissue, and that's when you run into problems. So that is a quick definition of what a hammer toe is. Now it can occur on any toe. It can occur on the 5th toe, it can occur on the 2nd toe, 3rd, 4th, it can even occur on the big toe. You can have a toe contracture like that, okay? So all the toes are susceptible to becoming hammered, if you might call it. So, alright, that's a quick definition of hammer toes. Make sure you check out the next video, which will be what causes a hammer toe. We'll see you there. I'm Dr. Dave. This is Frugal Foot.